Okay, welcome back everybody. This is part 2 of me explaining the world of Ice and Fire to you, reading it to you, and just in general talking about Game of Thrones stuff and showing you the book. I'm sorry that it took so long. I have school and I have internship and work and stuff. And I also thought to myself, maybe I should do this during the day. So the first video I made was during the evening, night. And now I'm just like, maybe you can see everything a bit better. So let me know if you enjoy videos during the evening more, or you enjoy during the day. Because I think right now you can see it a bit better. So as I told you guys in the first video, this is a Dragonstone. I almost said it wrong again. I constantly confuse Dragonstone and Storm's End. So here we have all the houses. House Stark, Realm of Ice and Fire. This is Storm's End, where Daenerys was born. This is Aegon the Conqueror on Balerion the Black Dread, the one they also talk about in House of the Dragon. That was the biggest dragon ever, if I'm not mistaken. So, bigger than Vhagar. So the first chapter is the prehistory. So it's, as you can see here, you have the giants, children of the forest, first men, mammoths. This one is so cool. I really hope they one day adapt a show that talks about this or shows something cool like that. So here we have the first chapter, The Dawn, Tijdperk van de Dageraad, which translates as the Dawn Age. Here you have the known world, Essos and Westeros, and here you have the North. And this is Beyond the Wall. Niemand kan het met zekerheid zeggen wanneer de wereld begon, maar het heeft talloze meesters en geleerden er niet van weerhouden het antwoord te zoeken. Is de wereld 40.000 jaar oud, zoals sommigen beweren, of zelfs 500.000 jaar oud, of nog ouder? So this first passage talks about nobody can say with certainty when the world began, but thousands of meesters and other professors still tried to find an answer for it. Is the world 40,000 years old or 500,000 years old? As far as we know, it says in no book how old the world is, because in the first age of the world, the Dawn Age, people could still not read and write. And then here is also a passage. The little that we know of our time comes from our oldest chronicles, tales set down by the Andals, the Valyrians, and the Kishkari, and even the distant people of the fabled Asshai, legendary Asshai. Asshai is the one that Melisandre, I think, talks about. Yeah, I even have my iPad with it. Is a city located in the far southeast of the continent of Essos on the eastern shore of the Jade Sea. Do they pronounce it as Yado or Jade? I don't know. It's really cool, by the way. It's like this shadowy land, and nobody really knows about it. I really hope they also talk about this in the series. So what can we say with certainty about the Dawn Age? that the eastern lands were very populated with folks, savages, like the whole world was, but very rich. In Westeros leefden van het land van Immerwinter tot aan de kust van de Zomerzee slechts 2 volkeren, de kinderen van het woud en het ras dat we de reuzen noemen. So here it says, in Westeros at that time, the only ones who lived there were the children of the forest and the race we call giants. About the giants in the Dawn Age, there's not a lot being said about, because no alive soul has ever seen them. And no one has ever written down their history. The Night's Watch tells us that giants. De Nachtwacht vertelt ons dat de reuzen volgens de verhalen van hun wildelingen in een ongemakkelijk bestand samenleefden met de kinderen. Rondrolden waar ze wilden en meenamen wat ze wilden. Alle verslagen beschrijft ze als enorme krachtige, maar domme wezens. So here says, from stories from the wildlings, we know that the giants were living together with the children. They were a bit clumsy. They were very large and powerful, but clumsy wezens. Little monsters, I guess. I don't know. The giants did not have kings or lords. The children of the forest were in many ways very different from the giants. They were small, dark, and beautiful. So here we have a cool a sketch of a child of the forest and a giant. De mogelijkheid bestaat dat er een derde ras in het tijdperk van de Dagraad in Westeros leefde, maar dat is zo speculatief dat het hier slechts kort vermeld wordt. Onder de IJzergeborenen vertelt men dat toen de eerste mensen aankwamen op de IJzereilanden, de eilanden onbewoond waren, maar de befaamde zeestenen zetel op de wik stond. So here they briefly mention that there might have been a third race in the Dawn Age, but it's like so nobody knows about it, so barely anyone has written or mentioned it. Here they mention the Iron Islands, where Theon is from, and his sister, I don't remember her name, Theon Greyjoy. That the throne that was the zeestenen zetel. Seastone chair. And they say it was already there when the Ironborn got there. So they think it was left behind to some people who were already there. And then you have de komst van de eerste mensen. So the time when the first men arrived. You can see them in conversation with the children of the forest. And here you have a wire tree with a face, if I'm not mistaken. A weirwood tree. Weirwood tree. The one that the Starks always pray to or have in their gardens in Winterfell. This one is very interesting too. This is the Long Night. Here they talk about the Long Night. I will definitely translate this as best as I can in the next video, because it's very interesting. And this is the ruins of the first men. So thank you guys for now, and I will make videos quicker, I promise. Thank you.